Double low speed, double low shit. Pump it up.
Gentlemen, so happy to have them. They're in the building. Scott Eastwood and Chris Ludacris Bridges.
What's going on, ladies? Hey. What'd you think of the movie? This sound system is terrible, man. What's going on? If you gonna give Ludacris a mic, you gotta give me a real mic. No, I'm just joking. What's up?
So we just saw The Fate of the Furious. We loved it. Tell me, you've been in this a lot, Chris. How did this one compare for you compared to the other one?
Just turn up the music, why don't you? That's even better.
Give me the soundtrack.
I'm gonna wait till the music stops in order to answer. Can they stop that for a second? I know, right? This is awkward. Okay, there we go. How does it compare to the other ones? Honestly, man, I feel like this is the smartest one. I don't know how you guys think, but it's like, it's so well put together. Obviously, it's hard to compare. Honestly, like every single one we've done is different to me. The story continues to grow and you never know what's gonna happen next and all the surprises, but in terms of just staying afloat of technology with all the cars in New York that, you know, they got tapped, and the dynamic of Jason Statham with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and them going on the plane. Like, the plane and the baby was my favorite scene of the whole movie, right? So to answer your question, it's so hard to compare to all the rest of them. I think this one stands alone on its own feet, man. That's how I feel.
You did a lot. I mean, it was a great job. And obviously, 7 was very emotional. It felt like this way you got to get back and have some fun with the team. Scott, what was it like joining the family? Tell me when you're walking in the room and they're all there, and now you're part of that team.
You know, it was just so surreal because I was a fan from the very beginning, from the very first Fast. And I was also a fan of, you know, guys like Ludacris and Tyrese, you know, growing up listening to their music, even outside of the Fast franchise. So it was just surreal to be a part of, and I'm just so blessed and feel so honored to be a part of something so cool.
Give me, like, how fast are you actually get to go in those car chases? Because it looks real fast.
Not fast at all, otherwise our asses wouldn't be standing here right now.
But do you get a little bit?
You know, they let us have a little bit of fun, but obviously for liability issues, they want continuity and for us to look the exact same every scene, not be scuffed up or, you know, do something crazy. So at the end of the day, they have stunt people for the real crazy stuff. They let us do, you know, we get a little action here and there.
What was your favorite part of the action stuff?
Oh, you know, I think it was seeing some of the big set pieces they incorporated, you know, the giant submarine they built, and you know, being able to maneuver within that, that was pretty big. You know, there were times when I just, you know, look around and go, this is the biggest movie anyone here has ever done, and it was just like, wow, this is crazy.
Where did you film? Did you film on location the ice stuff, or was that actually in studio?
We shot, the majority of the movie was in Atlanta, Georgia. They set up all of these crazy sets. Like, believe it or not, I'm not really supposed to be telling anybody this.
Imagine.
That's why we're here, because you don't want no information that nobody else gets to know. That last scene in New York, that was all filmed on a set in Atlanta, Georgia, literally. It was so elaborate. The submarine, the inside of the submarine where myself, Tyrese, and Scott Eastwood were inside of, that was a set in Atlanta, Georgia. And here's a little funny story for you. Tyrese was the only cast member that had to go to Iceland. He was the only one. Because obviously he was the one outside of the car and they could not shoot that on a green screen. All the rest of us were on a green screen in Atlanta and he was the only one that had to go. And of all the people who hate the cold the most, it is Tyrese Gibson. And he hated it, but he loved it at the same time. But he's the only one that got that experience.
Oh, that's amazing. So it was Iceland. How much do you guys get to like improvise? Because you guys have such funny back and forths. Do you get to play?
Nah, man, me and Tyrese do that all the time. Scott will tell you. We'll do a bunch of different takes, and every take we'll do something different, and then the director and the editor just decide what they want to keep. So it's just like we're constantly just throwing out lines, man. We have so much fun. It's a crime shooting this movie, man, because we have so much fun shooting it. We laugh so much more offset than what you guys see on screen. But you know, one of my favorite lines is Tyrese. It definitely wasn't in the script when, you know, Michelle Rodriguez pushed Natalie Emmanuel's character, and he was like, "You just gonna let her bump your shoulder like that?" You know, he said, "What, you gonna email her?" None of that was in the script. So it's just to give you an idea. It's just like that's what we love to do, and hopefully one day there will be a Roman and Tej movie spin-off. We need you guys to sign a petition to get that started so we can make it happen. And Scott Eastwood will also be starring in that movie, all right? No, but here's the honest question, and don't just say it because I'm here. Who do you think deserves Natalie Emmanuel's character more, me or Tyrese, man? Who do you guys got? Come on. What? How dare you? That's it, Q&A over. I'm out of here. I can't talk to
Scott, how is it
I
hard?
just think maybe she doesn't want either of you guys.
Exactly.
That's not the case. She has to choose one of us.
Oh, I don't know.
Absolutely. What are you trying to throw out there? That she wants you? What's going on, man?
Maybe there's something gonna go a different way.
I don't like how this is going right now. I don't like this.
Is it hard to like have to ad-lib with all these guys who know each other? Because it must be really funny on the set.
You know, they know the characters so well, and they have such a shorthand with each other because, you know, they've been doing it for so long. But you know what I can say about Chris and everybody, you know, Chris from day one, he just brought me in and, you know, open arms, and it was it felt so nice to have somebody, you know, just say, hey, look, we're all in this together, we're all family now, we're gonna do this, let's make the best movie we can. You know, sometimes you get on films and you may not like the people you're with, and they may be, you know, to be honest, they may be dicks, but they're just, there was no one like that on this.
So the family thing isn't bullshit, it really is family on set.
Right, exactly.
I love to hear that. So real quick, they're gonna be around to talk to you guys outside, but who would win? I'm curious, Jason Statham or The Rock? I'm putting you guys in the spot. That's a good fight.
I'm gonna let Scott go first on this.
Jason Statham with the baby against The Rock, or just himself?
Well,
I think with the baby, he's got to take him, because with that baby, that could stop a school bus.
It's true.
Full of people.
Yeah, but people won't want to shout a guy with a baby.
No.
Good answer.
Baby, yeah.
You agreeing with that?
Man, that was the greatest political answer I've ever heard in my life. It just depends on what type of rules we're fighting here. So if they're in a wrestling ring, I think The Rock got him, right? But if you're playing dirty rules, I'm gonna go with Jason Statham. That was another good political answer.
Yeah,
yes.
All right, well, give these guys a round of applause. I love the film. It was so much fun. Thanks for coming and doing this, and we'll meet them outside to talk to them. Yeah, so come on out.
Yeah,
come say hello.
Universal Studios, they make a lot of money, and they can get a better sound system in here next time.
Well, the movie sounded great.
This is Ludacris. I'm out here.
Thank you, guys.
Blowing them candles, more speakers in the trunk than my ride can handle. Got my name